for the good of the Republican Party and for our country to prevail. So basically he's saying these two guys that have no chance at winning the nomination are still running and now joining together with their campaigns, their lobbyists, their contributions, and everything else to make sure I don't get the nomination because they don't like Trump for whatever reasons. That being said, now I don't care if you like Trump, don't like Trump, if you're a Republican, a Democrat, independent, libertarian, doesn't matter. You could be a socialist, you could be a fucking communist, I don't care, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that our system is broken, and this proves it. The Republican Party has a steadfast leader right now in Donald Trump. He's winning. But these other people that have no dog in the race anymore are still running just to make sure he doesn't get it, which is really, it shows it's broken. You know what I mean?
I have the weirdest boner right now. I got to tell you, Tim. Just listen to your little rant right there. I have the weirdest boner ever.
Well, you know, when you think about it, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's fucking nuts, man.
There's no reason why two people. We just started the third hour, so we don't have to wrap it up, Camden. But thank you for showing me. I'm sorry. I'll let you talk in a second.
We're going to take a break, right?
Yeah, in a minute. But I just want to say, okay, I know we had a little dead air for a second there, but the fact of the matter is that you've got a bona fide candidate for the Republican Party right now. Okay, he's winning all the delegates. He's winning all the popular vote. He just won 5 states. In a day, right? He won Super Tuesday.
Big time. Not just one big time.
Yeah. So here's a guy that's getting 60+% of the popular vote, has the majority of the delegates, super delegates and everything else.
He broke the record for the most votes.
He's running against 2 other candidates right now, Kasich and Cruz. That's it, right? For the most part. Okay, in the Republican Party. Now, out of Kasich and Cruz, guess who has more delegates? Rubio. And he already dropped out, right? Something like that. Yeah. But Cruz and Kasich are now joining together to make sure that they steal enough delegates so that Trump doesn't get the nomination.
It's not going to happen.
But it doesn't matter if it happens or not. The fact of the matter is that that's being allowed. Yeah. It's being allowed. Yeah. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to have lobbyists, contributions.
It's bullshit.
It's showing the system's broken. Not only do we know that these superdelegates are bought and sold, okay, by special interest groups and lobbyists and all that, so that our votes don't really count because there's superdelegates that are already going to be, pledging their votes, whether or not we vote for those people or not. They've already decided. That's why Hillary's going to win. She's already been decided.
Oh, absolutely. You knew that was going to happen. Here's the thing. Is a guy like Ron Paul, who I freaking advocated for big time.
Oh, back in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought he was great.
I
voted for him.
I don't believe in his son as much, Rand Paul, but Ron Paul was
They said he was crazy. Look at Obama. How crazy does he look now? Right?
But he was a guy like Trump. He's the last guy since that actually had any seriousness taken about him. So we got to get behind this guy, man. Got to get behind him.
But, Jay, why? Why get behind any of them? They're already chosen, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's so broken that at least Trump is exposing it to the American people. Although most smart American people already know it, he's showing it to the people that don't know it. Now, whether or not he gets the nomination, whether or not he becomes president, none of it matters because it's so broken and they're so bought and sold that our votes don't matter. Whether or not one of these puppets is in office doesn't matter, dude. I mean, and you can look at all these.
It'd make a difference if Trump is in office.
It'll make a great difference in the attitude of the American people and the way other countries look at us. Oh yeah, man. You think of the last 8 years, 7 years, man. People looked at us like, oh, you stupid Americans. They're stupid, But now they might have a little bit more respect for us if we get somebody like that in office, just because the American people voted for him. The popular vote says that we like somebody like that over the other people. But none of it matters, dude, because they're bought and sold. They've already been chosen. Hillary's going to be the president, man.
I don't agree, man.
It's going to happen.
I'm telling you. I feel like, and I've said it
I don't want to believe it, but
that's what's going to happen, but I think Trump can come in and freaking do something. I really do, man.
And you know what'll happen? He won't win. You know why? Because it's fucking fixed, bro. That's why. I'm telling you, that's my thoughts, man. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. If he does win, that'd be great. It'd be great to see somebody that's not a career crook politician. And people, I've heard people talking. I listen to talk radio every day, and I hear people talking both sides. Man, I'm slightly right of center, but I'm mostly center. I listen to all sides, and I hear people talking like, "Oh my God, dude, I heard some talk radio yesterday in the afternoon," and they're like, "Well, look at him." I was listening to, of all things, Bubba the Love Sponge. And I'm listening, and they're like, he's Manson was saying he's a billionaire, 1%er. He doesn't care about the people. He's going to say whatever he wants to get into office. Well, guess what, Manson? Every single person that's ever been voted for that's been president in the last 30 years has been a 1%er. So who did you pick, Manson, the last 30 years? Did you champion for somebody? Say that's the guy? What, that guy's not a 1%er? Was Clinton a 1%er? Was Obama a 1%er? Was Reagan a 1%er? Was Bush a 1%er? Was Mondale a 1%er? Was who's the guy that invented the internet? Gore, was he a 1%er? All these people that ran legitimately could be labeled as a 1%er. So who is Manson to call out? And he's a popular radio guy, has been doing this for 20 years. Who is he to call out and say, well, Trump's a 1%er, he doesn't care about you? Well, guess what, dude? None of the people that have been voted for on any side has been anything but a 1%er. Every single freaking one of them. You know what I mean? So it makes the argument like just completely invalid. Okay, so if Trump's a 1%er and he doesn't care about you, well, guess what? So is Hillary. Guess what? So is Bernie Sanders. Oh, no, Bernie Sanders, man, he wasn't a 1%er. Okay, well, if you talk about him not being a 1%er, why did he pay taxes in the 13th,
13%.
Yeah, but yet he got all these contributions. Okay, if he's not a 1%er and he's not... Then what's his track record? Why should he be the president if he's got no track record and he's not a 1%er? You know what I mean? It's this big circle merry-go-round bullshit thing. So even if you pick the right person that you think in your heart is the guy or the woman or the candidate, whatever you want to call this person running, you could sit there and say, this is why this person should do it, because he's not a politician. Trump is going to tell you how it is, or because Hillary's got more experience and she was Secretary of State and governor and this, that, the other, or Kasich, he was a successful governor and he tells you things, this, that, and the other. Or Cruz is a Republican, a staunch Republican who's got Christian values and all these things. You could say whatever you want about any of these guys. Guess what? Don't matter. You know why? Because it all comes down to those delegates. And they're bought and sold. And they're going to choose who they want.
But I tend to disagree with you because fucking Trump's been getting screwed on the delegate end of it.
But he's still got more.
It doesn't. No, he's got more popular vote. He's got more delegates because of the voting process.
Is he going to get enough
Cruz
delegates?
Is the only reason that Cruz is a contender is because he's gotten stolen, unbound delegates.
Exactly. And now he's teaming up with Kasich to make sure they get more, so that Trump doesn't get enough. You need what, 2,200 and change, right?
1,237 is the
whatever it is
number. So
Kasich and Cruz are going to come in there and try and steal it so he doesn't get it. Then
no, Kasich and Cruz aren't going to.
That's what okay, let's say they don't then. Let's say they don't.
Cruz nominated Carly Fiorina tonight as his vice president.
He did.
So there's no way that Cruz and Kasich are going to do anything.
Let's say
it's over with those two.
Here's a scenario. Of course it's over. They're mathematically eliminated. They can't get enough. But they could make sure that Trump doesn't get enough.
That's what they've been doing.
And it's illegal.
They're both. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's part of the process.
It's dishonest. How about that?
It's totally dishonest.
That's why it's
immoral.
broken.
It's horrible.
So
it's horrible
here's a scenario.
That our country has to go through anything other than the people's voice.
Here's a scenario.
The people's voice. Trump has made more people vote.
Thank you.
Than any president ever. He is way above where Romney was last year at this point, and there's still like 7 or 8 states to go to. So,
well, here's a scenario. Let's say Trump gets the nomination. He gets enough delegates. You know what's going to happen? Maybe, potentially. The RNC is going to say he did get the most delegates, but he does not represent our party. So he's not going to be nominated. They have that option.
I don't think it's going to happen, man.
Because why? Are they scared about riots? They want riots. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think it's going to happen because I think the people are going to vote. I think Indiana and California and all the rest of the country, especially after his speech today was eloquent. It was outstanding.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Camden.
I know. He's giving us a dick suck.
Camden, come on. Get on the mic. What's going on, man?
What's going on is you two are being probably the most obnoxious fuckers I've ever heard in my life right now.
Oh,
We're
it's coming
10
from the
minutes
guy
over
that-
when I'm supposed to be going and smoking cigs right now.
Yeah,
you two are
we should be going
fucking
on.
crying about Trump. Fuck me. went from calling strip clubs to getting serious about politics. Jesus Christ, man! Like, grow up a little bit. Let's get some fucking reality back in this shit.
Well,
All right.
I
You wanna
don't.
go
I don't
back
need a
to
break. I don't need a
strip
break,
clubs?
man. I don't need a break from compelling radio, man. I don't need breaks.
Compelling radio. Ha! Good luck.
Wow.
I guess you just got told.
Door's right there, Camden. What? What's with the both of you looking at me like that, man? I feel like I'm in deliverance right now, man. Seriously, back off, bro.
Where's our bangos?
You know I'm packing, right? Just so you know.
All right, listen, are we going to take a break or what?
Yeah, we should probably take a quick break, man.
Yeah, we should take a break like every 5 seconds because, just saying.
Let me load something up.
Boom. Glick. Glick is with me on this shit. Your listeners are with me on this shit, Kevin. I am the voice of reason.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pick something to play. Any requests?
Merle Haggard.
Why don't you go ahead and play some more Ram Jam, Kevin?
Any more
That's
requests?
my request. Shut up, douchebag. I like Ram Jam.
Damn, you guys, man.
Hey, listen, man. We're
Come
doing
on,
a
it's
show.
fun.
We're doing a show, man. This is what we do.
I mean, seriously, any real requests?
Yeah, Merle Haggard.
The Stillhouse Shakers.
The Stillhouse Shakers. Let me see what I can pull up here for Stillhouse Shakers, man. Ooh, damn it. Clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Stillhouseshakers.bandcamp.com, Kevin.
Oh, he puts you to a site where you got to pay for it.
No, you can stream it all for free right there. You can stream it for free.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Stillhouse Shakers. Still like a moonshine still. House like what you live in.
Right.
Stillhouseshakers.bandcamp.com.
All right. Well,
All right.
You owe the Kevin Holly Show $5 for
You
free
owe me for
advertising.
being here.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes with more of the Kevin Holly Show live. Enjoy some Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Mary McGill, be my fairy to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on the boulevard, it's Californication.